Assalamu alaikum dear students of grade 6. How are you all? I hope you will be fine and enjoying good health and taking precautionary measures against coronavirus. Students, I am your English teacher from Allied School. Today we are going to start our syllabus of Oxford Progressive English. Students, you will open your books at page number 2. We are going to start our unit number 1, Where We Live Now, and chapter number 1, Reading Emails. Friends, this chapter contains 4 different emails. These emails have been sent from the 4 major cities of the world. So, let us discuss them one by one. Friends, we will start from our first email that has been sent from Sarah to Riba. The subject of this email is Greetings from London. This email describes about the life of London and about its beautiful double-decker buses and black taxis. It also describes about its food points and markets. This email also throws light on the art galleries and museums and many historical monuments of London city. So this was the email from London. Now we move towards our second email that has been sent from Iger to Hassan, and its subject is Greetings from Moscow, Russia. Friends, this email describes about the life of Moscow city. It describes that Moscow has beautiful ancient churches and chapels. It also describes about the winter season in Moscow that is very tough for the people of Moscow. Friends, now we move towards our third email that has been sent from Jangbo to Asad, and the subject of this email is Greetings from Kathmandu. Friends, Kathmandu is a valley of Nepal, and here we find the biggest mountain peak of the world named as Mount Everest. So friends, here people from all over the world come to climb Mount Everest, which has been named as the roof of the world due to its height. So friends, now we move towards our last email that has been sent from Maria to Talha, and its subject matter is Greetings from Havana, Cuba. So friends, this email describes about the city of Havana, which is rich in history and it has beautiful architecture, and there is music everywhere. Havana city is famous in the world due to its rumba music that is sounded in the streets by using various drums. So students, we are discussing our unit number 1, chapter number 1. We move towards the summary of this chapter. Reading email describes 4 different emails sent from the 4 different cities of the world, which describes the life in these cities. These cities are London, Moscow, Nepal and Havana. These cities are famous in the world due to their population, historical buildings and chapels. Students, now we move towards the words meanings of this chapter. So we will start from number 1, monument, a structure erected to recall events, astounding, surprising. Chapel, a place of worship. Altitude, height, precious, of high worth. So students, I recommend you to give a proper reading to this chapter and search further words meanings in your dictionaries. So students, now we are moving towards our next segment of unit number 1, reading for understanding, at page number 4. So open your notebooks. We are going to solve reading for understanding of unit number 1, Where We Live Now, chapter number 1, Reading Emails. Question number 1. Which 2 aspects of London described by Sarah do you think sound attractive? Answer. The worldwide art galleries and museums are the most attractive aspects due to their historical touch. Question number 2. How does the climate of Moscow compare with the climate where you live? Answer. The climate of Moscow is colder as compared to the climate of our country, Pakistan, in winter. Question number 3. What is characteristic about Cuban music? In what way is it similar to or different from traditional music in your country? Answer. The Cuban music is called rumba, which is sounded through drums and in the streets, as similar to the traditional music of our country. Question number 4. Why do you think the summit of Everest is called the roof of the world? Answer. Because it is the highest mountain peak in the world. Question number 5. Why is the Tibetan word for wealth a suitable name for the yak? Answer. Because yak is the most precious animal of Nepal. Friends, you will write all these question answers in your notebooks and learn them. We have completed our unit number 1, chapter number 1. I hope you have understood it. You will prepare it. Thank you. So students, now we are moving towards our second chapter of unit number 1, Summers in Murree. Friends, you can see in the description of the chapter, in the text Summers in Murree, Imran Khan recalls his summers as a child. This is personal writing. It means that a writer writes about his personal life, the true incidents of his personal life. It is also called autobiography. And the most interesting thing about this chapter is that it has been taken from the autobiography of our Prime Minister Imran Khan. So, Imran Khan recalls his childhood that he spent in Murree. He remembers the summers that he spent with his family, enjoying in the beautiful northern area of Pakistan, Murree. We will discuss the highlights of this chapter. So now we are going to discuss the chapter highlights of unit number 1, where we will leave now, and chapter number 2, Summers in Murree. Our first point is autobiography. As we have discussed earlier, that this chapter is the autobiography of Imran Khan. So, Imran Khan describes about his personal experiences and the events that are related to his personal life in this chapter. Our next point is the writer's visit to Murree. The writer Imran Khan narrates that in his childhood he often visited Murree with his family and enjoyed a lot. In the third point, the writer gives us the description of nature and beauty. The writer explains the nature found in Murree in very beautiful colors. He also describes the beauty of wildlife, animals, monkeys, jackals, and foxes, and different birds of beautiful colors. Then the writer narrates the exciting incident of panther and donkey. The writer narrates that the situation became interesting when, in front of his rest house, a panther killed a donkey. Then he also describes the treachery of a panther. The writer narrates that in Islamabad, a panther came into the house of a person. He called the police, and police injured the panther with various gunshots. This act of police was condemned. Soon after 1 or 2 months in Chitral, a snow leopard came into the house of a person. So, here, by keeping in mind the last incident of the panther, here to save the snow leopard, the wildlife staff was called and the snow leopard was rescued. Now we shall discuss the words meanings of this chapter, starting from number 1, eager, having keen interest, trek, journey on foot, exotic, unusual, commotion, disturbance, condemn, disapprove of, Sedative, drug that causes faintness. Friends, you will write these words meanings in your notebooks and learn them. I recommend you to give a proper reading to this chapter and search further words meanings in your dictionaries. Thank you. Students, now we are moving towards our second part of unit number 1, chapter number 2 at page number 8. At first, we will solve this exercise vocabulary. Match the definitions on the right to the words from the text on the left. We will match these words with their relating definitions. Eager, keen. Deforestation, cutting down of trees. Commotion, disturbance. Crafty, cunning. Condemned, said it was wrong. Sedative, drug which causes sleepiness. You will solve this exercise on your books. Now we will move towards our next exercise, reading for understanding. These are question answers, so you will open your notebooks. Unit number 1, Where We Live Now, chapter 2, Summers in Murree, reading for understanding. Come towards question number 1. How did the summer in Ghoda Gali and Murree compare with the summer in the plains? Answer. The summer in Ghoda Gali and Murree is pleasant as compared to the hot summer in the plains. Question number 2. Why were the hills a magical spot for the writer as a boy? Answer. Because hill climbing is an adventurous task quite apt for the zealous boys as the writer. Question number 3. How have the changes in Murree since the 1960s affected the writer's feelings for it? Friends, since 1960s, there have been various changes in Murree regarding deforestation. The trees in Murree have been cut down. So, in this question, we have been asked about these changes. Its answer is, these changes have not affected the writer's feelings much, as he is still hopeful about the bright future of Murree regarding tourism. Question number 4. How would you describe the feelings of the writer as a boy for the panther that killed a donkey in Donga Gali? Answer. This incident was exciting for the writer, which showed his youthful, thrilling passions. Question number 5. How did what happened to the panther in Islamabad affect what happened to the snow leopard in Chitral? Answer. The incident of the panther had good effect on the incident of the snow leopard, as it was saved from injury and death. Friends, you will write these question answers in your notebooks and learn them. So, we have completed our 2 chapters of unit number 1. You will prepare these both chapters at home.